Hello there, welcome back to my channel Juella, or if you're new here then welcome to my channel. So as you can tell by the title, this is simply a bit of a cuppa, bit of a catch up, chin wag, waffle, general chit chat. So yeah, just a bit of a catch up video guys. My plan was to fully intend to do a Mask Monday on a Sunday video for you today, because today is Sunday. But to be fair, I've got such a busy day, I've got a lot going on today, that by the time tonight comes, when I've got to get an early night, I think that it's kind of going to be pushing it a little bit for us to try and do it. And I wanted to get a bit of a catch up in with yous, so I thought, right, just do a general chit chat video, Julie. It's not something I would normally do, because I don't know how favoured it'll be amongst my subscribers, but if you like this type of thing and like to have a bit of a catch up, and generally just hear me waffle on about a load of twaddle, then whack it in the comments that you like this type of video. Anyway, right, so it was Eurovision Song Contest last night guys. I was amazed, absolutely amazed that we came second. And let's face it, being truthful, we came first with the jurors' vote. Let's face it, we really did. We came first, we were at the top of the leaderboard. But obviously, with everything going on for Ukraine at the moment, it's completely understandable that they got the compassionate public vote, and I absolutely respect and understand that. I think that they definitely needed that boost just for the whole country's morale at the moment, you know, with everything that's gone on with them. So yeah, don't want to talk too much about everything going on with the war stuff though, because yeah, it's not really what I'm here to chat about. But I was thrilled that Ukraine won for them, but absolutely thrilled for the UK, thrilled for Sam Ryder. He can hold his head up high, knowing that he has basically broken the nil point curse. Let's face it, because for years it's been nil point, like always 0, 0, 0, or maybe 1 point, or maybe 2 points. But to come second, absolutely amazing. I do think that the whole political vote thing definitely fell by the wayside this year, and it was more based on the music, compassion obviously for Ukraine winning, but their song was really catchy as well. I really liked their song, and even a couple of days ago when I first heard it, I thought, you know what, that's got a good chance of winning, like despite everything going on in their country at the moment, you know. But I actually thought it was a really good song. It was catchy, it was quirky, and it was definitely a worthy winner, as was the UK's entry as well. I thought it was a cracking song. Honestly, I had a great night watching it with my husband. We had little sheets of paper with all the countries written down, like in the order they were appearing as well, and we were literally writing down like a few words of what we thought, and then put our top 5 in like the bottom section of who we thought would be in the top 5, not necessarily correlating to the music we like, but what we thought would happen with the votes and how other countries might like music. Anyway, we both guessed that Ukraine would win it. I mean, even like I'm saying, even with everything going on in Ukraine, if that hadn't been going on, I still would have put them in the top 3, 100% in the top 3, even first position still. So yeah, we both guessed it right with Ukraine, and we both put the UK as number 4, because I didn't want to sound too cocky, knowing that like we've had no points for years and years and years. But I was just so thrilled for us, I really was. So yeah, if you watched the Eurovision, let us know your thoughts. Let us know what countries you quite liked as well. There was a few countries I quite liked this year. Spain's was amazing, absolutely amazing. They usually do rubbish as well. They are usually bordering on the bottom of the leaderboard for the last 10 or more years. But I'm so thrilled that they did really well as well. Sweden's song was alright. Portugal's was quite different, so I quite enjoyed that one. Greece was okay. Netherlands was okay. Like there was a few that I thought were okay and a few a little bit wacky. Moldova, as always, something a bit wacky about their entries that always gets the public vote, and it did. I think they finished like 5th or 6th or something, Moldova, maybe a little bit less than that, I don't know. But anyway, they did really well with the public vote, but not with the jurors' vote. But no, I'm absolutely thrilled for the UK. So that's enough about the Eurovision. I was sitting there last night with my bottle of Prosecco. I had the whole bottle by the way, but it's alright, it's alcohol free, and lots of crisps and little snacks and stuff, naughty treats. Thoroughly enjoyed myself, and I really needed that like relaxing night, because yesterday I spent the day cleaning the house with my husband. He was sorting up, he did a lot of the sorting up upstairs, like the bathroom and stuff. and I did a lot of the downstairs, and I was so knackered. I was absolutely shattered, and the bottom of my back was killing because I do suffer with back pains. Anyway, so I had a nice hot bath last night. By the way, I'm just going to have a slurp of my cuppa here. That's what it's there for. So I had a nice hot bath last night, and when I got out I put my clean PJs on, kicked back with a face mask on and put my foot cream on and watched the Eurovision. So that was my night and my day yesterday in a nutshell. Like I say, after spending the whole day doing housework, I was so thankful to just put my feet up and sit and chill. I'm just going to have a couple of slurps, guys, because I've actually woke up with a really sore throat again this morning. So yeah, let us know in the comments if you watched the Eurovision. If you didn't, are you going to watch it on like a replay or anything and see what you think? And let us know your thoughts on the final leaderboard and how you think our UK entry did as well. Truthfully, I'd never heard of the guy, Sam Ryder, but apparently he's like this huge TikTok star. But great voice, absolutely cracking voice. So I'm absolutely thrilled for him. He can definitely hold his head up high. So I've got a little cheat sheet here of a few things I was going to talk about in a Mask Monday on a Sunday. But obviously I wrote this list out like a week ago when I was planning on doing this. So I'm trying to think, what can I say in it? So if you see us glancing down, I'm just kind of thinking what I can chat about. Not that I'm ever stuck for a topic, because you know what I'm like. Yab, yab, yab. So yeah, basically guys, I went quiet for a couple of weeks, as you know. Sadly, I lost a very good friend of mine quite suddenly. Well, very suddenly, not quite suddenly. I'm still going through a really rough patch with all of that. And I went quiet for a bit. Like I say, YouTube wasn't really my priority when I just lost one of my best friends. This friend was the kindest soul I've ever met, and I was blessed with their friendship for 6 years. 6 years mightn't seem that long, but it's someone who I saw day in, day out almost, or at least spoke to day in, day out, and saw at least a couple of times a week, other than when lockdown was on. And in my condition with my disorder, as you know, I'm predominantly housebound, for those of you who do know. For those of you who don't know, then you've just found that out. But no, I'm predominantly housebound, and this friend would visit me and sit with me and give us their company as much as I liked. Honestly, they were the best friend in the world. They really were the kindest, most gentle soul. And in my opinion, I don't think it was their time to go, but that's not for me to judge, I suppose. Like I say, it was very sudden. It was a big shock. And when it comes to, you know, I'm sure you're probably thinking, well, how old was your friend? My friend was older than me. They were old enough to be my dad, because they were the same age as my dad. They were 70 years old. But this person was just like a family member to me. They really, really were. Like a long lost family member to both me and my husband. And it was a real shock when this person died. It was so sudden, but kind of it's a lot upsetting, but it was upsetting knowing the nature of how they died as well, knowing that it wasn't like something really quick that the ambulance paramedics couldn't have saved them from. It was a case of, if this person, my friend, had seen a doctor a couple of days before, they would still be alive now, because it was just an infection that had obviously got out of control and stopped the heart and poisoned the blood. So it was very upsetting when I heard the coroner's report, the post-mortem. But yeah, it is what it is. You can't bring people back, and I suppose when it's your time, it's your time. But it's not a nice thing to talk about and think about, is it? But I've had a really rough ride, guys, because this person was massively in my life, and they're going to be a huge miss for many different reasons. And yeah, it's a very, very sad time for us still. It was just their funeral this week as well. It's literally just been their funeral on Wednesday. Wednesday was immensely hard for me, because obviously I couldn't go, but I could watch it online, and it's the first funeral I've watched online. And it was very, very difficult. Very, very difficult indeed. So yeah, I don't want to say too much more on that though, because then I'll start to get upset and cry and stuff. It is what it is. It's part of life, isn't it, guys? I suppose death. It's just not very nice, is it? Anyway, right. Next topic. So basically, with my anxiety already being quite bad anyway, when my friend died, it went even further down. And it's awful. It's just really awful. But I don't want to go too much into that, because it's not a pity me party. Anyone who knows me knows I'm not like that. I don't play the victim. But I am going through a really, really how can I say it, mucky patch at the moment for sure. Just because I've got my makeup on and everything today, guys, don't be fooled. It takes a lot for us to do this most of the time, but even more so at the moment. Anyway, it is what it is. I consider myself lucky and grateful in other ways in life, and obviously unlucky in many other ways. But yeah, we're gonna all do the balancing act with, you know, things that are good in my life and things that are bad. Does it even out? Yes and no. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. So yeah, anyway, something positive. A couple of weeks back, I won a giveaway. I won Charmed Wench, which is the lovely Marie. I won Charmed Wench's Instagram giveaway. For those of you who don't know, Charmed Wench has her own YouTube channel as well, so go over and check it out and show her some love if you haven't already. But also she does a lot on Instagram, a lot of different makeup looks, a lot of vintage looks, and a lot of like really cool sort of alternative looks is the best way I can put it, but very vintage. She's got amazing skills with makeup, absolutely amazing, and I very kindly won her giveaway. I'm so appreciative and so grateful. I don't have all the items in front of us because I've like put them away like where they need to be, but I've got one item in front of us which is my favourite item from the giveaway, so I just want to share it with you. This is by Spectrum and it's the Disney Villains Cruella de Vil brush, and look how cute the packaging is. This is just the outer box, by the way. I'm going to show you the whole thing. Honestly, this is just beautiful. It is stunning. I mean, I'm not so much into watching Disney films, but obviously I know who Cruella de Vil is. 101 Dalmatians. It's even like the black and white. But how lush is this? Like, look at that. It's like the hair, isn't it? It's like Cruella de Vil's hair, half white and half black. And it's actually a beautiful brush. Really dense and super soft. This will be fabulous for like doing contouring or blush. So I'm absolutely thrilled with this, Marie, just in case you're watching. Absolutely thrilled with everything that I won. There was some fantastic items in there, but this was my favourite by far. It really truly was. As you can tell by the smile on my face, I absolutely love it. I'm loath to use it though because I don't want to get the white bit dirty, but you know what, obviously I'll use it and I'll wash it, but I'm not chucking the packaging. Usually I would chuck boxes, but there's no way I'm chucking this box. So yes, thank you so much, Marie. And also, if you haven't checked Marie's Instagram page out, Charmed Wench, go and check it out and give her a follow, because like I say, she does some amazing makeup looks and very creative. And if you ever want to recreate any of her looks, I'm sure she'd be absolutely thrilled to hear about that. I'm just gonna have to keep taking a few sips, guys. My voice feels like it's gonna go, as it always does. But yeah, my throat's really sore, so just please bear with us. It is a cuppa and a catch-up after all, so I've got to keep drinking my cuppa, haven't I? Next thing I know, you say it'll be stone cold, like it often is when I do my face mask videos. Anyway, next topic, dentistry. Right, I've got a broken root canal filling, and it's virtually the whole tooth. It came out on bank holiday Monday. Was it last Monday or the Monday before? Anyway, I'm losing track of days. Anyway, what a pain in the backside this is for us, because my dentist has to come out to see me and just top up any fillings that need doing, and my teeth are atrocious. Honestly, they're really quite bad. Anyway, my fillings like near the front as well, so I don't want to open my mouth in case I scare anyone off. Be like a scene off It, Pennywise the Clown. But no, seriously, it's not quite that bad. But the tooth is horrendous. It needs extracted. But I can't get into the surgery to get it extracted, and they don't do home extractions. And at the moment, when I rang the dentist, I got told they're not doing home visits. And I was like, well, what am I supposed to do? You know that I'm housebound. Like, what on earth am I supposed to do here? I've got this huge hole in my mouth with like a bit of rotten root and a bit of sharded tooth. I know it sounds delightful. Anyway, so yeah, I was basically just told, well, keep your mouth clean and try not to eat too many sugary things. Like, seriously, what advice is that? So I've got some temporary dentist's putty stuff, which is like a temporary filling stuff called Temparin. Anyway, I got it from Boots, I think it was 2 years ago, when a different filling came out and I had to use it. Anyway, it only generally lasts a couple of days and then it drops out. It can even drop out on the same day. It's like very chalky. It's a bit like chewing gum to play with, and then you kind of stick it in a little cavity that you've got, or a hole. Anyway, I've got a bit in now and it's been in for a week. So I'm thrilled with that. I'm just going to have to keep doing that until I can get some extra meds maybe off the doctors to try and get myself to the dentist to get some sort of thing temporarily done with my tooth. But like I say, that's a long story and a bit of a long shot for me, because the dentist is a 20-minute drive from where I live. That's very difficult for someone with panic disorder and agoraphobia who is predominantly housebound. So yeah, wish us luck with that one, guys. Say a little prayer for us, because I'm gonna need it. So yeah, that's the saga of the teeth. I've got about 5 or 6 fillings that also need doing as well, but they're just quite small in comparison to the huge one. But anyway, yeah, so I really need to try and somehow wave a magic wand over myself, get rid of me disorder and me illness, and get myself to the dentist. Of course, I've got about as much luck of that happening as, I was going to say, as the UK as of winning the Eurovision, but let's face it, we nearly did win it. But usually the Eurovision obviously come bottom of the leaderboard, and I'm back on the Eurovision topic. So let's get off that topic, because we've already covered it. And we've covered the dentist secret giveaway. So as you know, I do subscriber giveaways where if I reach a certain goal, like I have done with my 1k, which I'm so thankful for, by the way. I just want to give a big shout out of thanks to everyone who supports my channel, whether you're subscribed, whether you like my videos, whether you watch my videos in full, or just watch them for a couple of minutes here and there. It's understandable, we don't all have an abundance of time, and generally we're like several YouTubers and we can't sit and watch all their videos back to front, like beginning to middle to end, and I understand and appreciate that. But for any support I am given, especially clicking the subscribe button and watching some of my videos, I am super duper thankful. So honestly, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really do appreciate it. So anyway, the secret giveaway is basically where I, reward a loyal subscriber. And sometimes I ask you to do something in a video, like, and I don't put it in the title that it's got anything to do with the giveaway. So you just have to watch the whole video to see if I speak about something and ask you to do a little something, and then you get entered into it. So I'm going to do something similar next month in June, but I'm not quite sure what yet. So keep your eyes peeled. It really does pay to watch my videos. I might even do it this month, I'm not sure yet. So again, watch my videos. It really does pay to watch, because you could be in with a chance of winning something. And it'll just be a bit like Sussex Sandra when she chooses like a favourite comment. I might just do something similar to that, I'm not sure yet. But I will be doing a secret giveaway with a box full of goodies at some point this month or next month. So keep your eyes peeled. Now I'm just referring to my little sheet here, just to see if there's anything else I wanted to talk about. I think there's only one more topic, guys, and seeing as I'm nearly 18 minutes in, yeah, I best wrap this up really. Hair colour. I was seriously thinking about changing my hair colour. Now, this is my natural colour. I'm like a coppery, not copper, sorry. Why am I saying copper? I'm like a chestnut brown colour. Naturally, I've always been this kind of colour. And yeah, I was thinking of changing my hair colour, but not blonde, but I was thinking of doing like the ombre balayage style, like caramel and blonde tones, like halfway down. What do you think? I don't know. Either that, or I might go like a coppery colour. You know the colour of Claire's hair, Diary of a Beauty Geek? I have been that colour before once or twice when I was a lot younger, and I'm kind of tiptoeing debating it, like I don't really know. So yeah, then again, knowing me, I'll probably just stick the colour I am now, which is very Davina McCall colour. When I buy my hair colours, that's what I use. I use the Garnier Nutrice, and Davina McCall's on the box, and it's number 5. Just in case anyone was thinking, what colour hair dye do you use, Julie? It's number 5 by Garnier Nutrice, and there's a picture of Davina on the box. So yeah, very Davina McCall coloured. But no, I am seriously thinking about doing something with my hair. I had thought about doing something wacky, bit different, bit, you know, bit quirky, but then I thought that's going to involve bleach and it's going to wreck my hair. And I've got really super fine hair anyway. I've got quite a bit of it, but it's super fine, and I really don't want to wreck it, because yeah, who wants wrecked hair? Not me. And I should know better, because I'm a hairdresser by trade. So yeah, I might just do a little subtle change. I don't know. Let us know what you think. Whack your opinions in the comments. I don't bite. Anyway, I'm going to finish this cup of tea, guys, and then I'm going to say toodaloo. So thank you so much for joining us. And if you've watched this video, then obviously you like listening to me waffle on. General waffle. I'm probably going to use that as the title. Some general waffling from me, from yours truly. But yeah, I hope everyone's had a really good weekend. Like I say, it's been a great weekend here with the Eurovision. I'm definitely on cloud 9 with that. I've been an avid fan of the Eurovision since I was a little kid, sitting watching it like a 6-year-old even. I just know that I watched it every year and I've always loved it. And it is just a bit of fun, but it's about time we put half decent acts in, and I'm just so pleased to say that we did so well this year. It really did make us smile and make us happy, you know. The little things in life, guys. The Eurovision. Anyway, right, I'm over 20 minutes, so I'm going to say toodaloo for now. Like I say, I hope everyone's had a great weekend, and I'm facing a bit of a tough week this week actually. Scott's got to go away to Liverpool tomorrow. I don't think I've already mentioned this, or have I? I don't know, I lose track of what I talk about. So just very quickly, my husband sometimes works away here and there. He used to go away to sea years ago, but thankfully not anymore. So anyway, he's got to go to Liverpool tomorrow for a couple of days with work. Liverpool's not that far in the grand scheme of it. It's like 3.5–4 hour drive away from where I live. But it's, you know, it's not good for my illness and my disorder. It's really difficult for us. I will be staying at my parents' house, and I will be, like I say, struggling because of different things I've got going on. But it is what it is, and I'm thankful it's not out of the country overseas, because it could have been worse. Remember last month or the month before when he had to go to France? 3 flights away. France, you know, just over the water, but 3 flights away. Like I always say, he goes to the back end of nowhere wherever he goes, but at least this time it's central Liverpool, so it's not too bad. If there was an emergency, he could drive back in like 3.5–4 hours at the most, you know. And if he puts his foot down, he could make it even quicker. Anyway, that's enough of me waffling, guys. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I am now going to crack on and show you my rocker box in another video. So yeah, take care everyone, and enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Bye bye.